Hey, this is the second time doing this video because the microphone on my iPhone doesn't seem to be working properly. So, got this amazing thing here. Seems to be recording the audio better. But just starting off, it's been a few weeks since I've done a video. Was going through some pretty serious trauma. I had 37 subscribers on this YouTube channel, went down to 36. Um, you know, had to do some reflecting on that, but I'm fine. I'm better. You know, 36 subscribers. It'll be 36 subscribers, and that's okay. But I am talking about something that's of interest to me. I just want to mention that recently Red Letter Media did a few videos ranking the filmography of Sam Raimi, which is really cool. I love Sam Raimi, and I like the discussion these guys do on Red Letter Media. I think it's very introspective and interesting, entertaining, and fun. And I'm bringing this up because one of the films they talked about was 1985's Crimewave. And there is another film from 1985, not by Sam Raimi, by a filmmaker here from Canada named John Paizs, called Crimewave, also called Crimewave. And to me, it is a film I love, the John Paizs film Crimewave. I've seen the Sam Raimi film Crimewave. I'm pretty indifferent to it, I'll just say. And in my opinion, John Paizs' Crimewave, also from 1985, is possibly the best English language Canadian film ever made. Um, and I think for myself, as a filmmaker, and a lot of other filmmakers here in Canada, it also is hugely influential. It's also very unique to me because Winnipeg, where I'm from, that's where the film was made as well. And they shot the film in around my neighborhood. And when I first saw the film outside of film school, it was like, man, that's really fucking cool. That this guy made this really entertaining and surreal and hilarious film just in his own backyard. And it's like an incredible film. Um, it's also, I could see in some weird ways, some small comparisons from the Sam Raimi crime wave to the John Paizs crime wave, and how it might confuse a lot of people. But as for the 1985 John Paizs crime wave, this is what the synopsis says on IMDb, and I'm reading this on a screen in front of me. A young director intent on making the greatest color crime movie ever can't seem to finish the script. He has a beginning and an end, but he can't quite figure out the middle. The daughter of his landlord, excited to have a real movie person living nearby, tries to help by putting him in touch with a man who wants to collaborate on a script, the strange Dr. Jolly. Um, there's a lot of funny moments in it. Um, just great surreal moments. It's been years since I've seen it. I'm hoping to revisit it soon. But I just love the movie. And a number of years ago, I was really fortunate to be part of a workshop, I should say, uh, where John Paizs was instructing, and I was hired to help him edit. I think the participants had to do like a scene and edit it. And so basically I was kind of like just, there clicking buttons on Final Cut Pro at the time, I guess, suppose. And it was neat because we got a chance to actually go for dinner with John afterwards, and he was a really cool guy. And it kind of talked a bit and maybe bonded a small way about, growing up in the same neighborhood, and really reminiscing about the KFC in our neighborhood, which was pretty amazing. As for the film, Crime Wave, 1985, John Paizs, there's like kind of a long story about, the poor distribution it had, not really kind of finding the audience it should outside of film festivals. And in Winnipeg, where the film was made, where it did well, but outside of that, it was kind of like, a different time, right? We didn't have kind of access to information we do now. So it just kind of, I don't want to say got lost through time, but as these kind of older movies happened, it did find an audience through time, which is great, of course. Um, and I know there was like, we're talking to him years ago, rights issues at the time. He was trying to, find a Criterion or someone to do like an actual like disc of it. I know there's been like some restorations and some theatrical showings of it, which is good. Find that audience, especially amongst the cinephiles, which I think, if you don't know about the film, check it out. It's on streaming now. You can buy it or rent it on a number of those kind of transactional video on demand platforms. So if you're just coming across this video for some strange reason, I highly recommend it. Great film. I just think it should be talked about more, quite honestly. Just considering how influential it is and how unique it is. So that being said, if those hack frauds in Milwaukee, if you guys are listening, you should consider doing a review on it. That is John Paizs' 1985 film Crimewave. Not Sam Raimi's 1985 film Crimewave, because you've already talked about that. I think that'd be pretty cool if they did that. I mean, it is their channel, so they can do whatever the fuck they want with it, of course. But, if they did, it'd be pretty cool. And all things considering, it is a Canadian film, so if they do end up talking about it, they should talk about it with another Canadian. So I understand they're good buds with William Shatner. So if they could do a review on John Paizs' Crimewave with William Shatner, I think that would just really kind of help push the discussion of this amazing and influential film. So until next time, stay off drugs.